Hi guys, how are you? I've been getting so many questions on Instagram DMs. People think I have hair extensions. They are asking if I'm using like regular clips or are they permanent, what I'm eating, all of that sort of stuff, just because my hair is growing so quickly. I won't lie, I'm made up of the hairiest genes on the planet. My Indian genes are like every pore of my body includes like multiple hair follicles. So that is probably why my hair is growing so quickly. I will admit that I started taking multivitamins and B complex vitamins over the course of the last few months, and I have definitely seen like an impact on my hair growth. Not only on my hair, like on my head, but as well as my eyebrows. And I definitely need to get my eyebrows done, but I'm just waiting for my lady to come back. I also get a lot of questions about hairstyling. I don't style my hair too much. I like to keep it down, and when I don't keep it down, I have it in some sort of a ponytail, really, and that's only for the gym. I do want to start doing more with my hair now that it's grown a little bit more, but that is probably something that I will move on to for another video, but I digress. So instead, I thought I would share some of my favorite products that I've been using. Some of these products I've been using since I've had my short bob, as well as now with my longer hair. I don't use that many products, to be honest, because just maintenance is really annoying, and like my hair doesn't look very different like from how it usually does. If I try to style it, it just like looks completely the same. But I have found a few things that have worked for me as of recently. And of course, when I had a bob, my hair was a little bit more higher maintenance, so I had to use a few products. The first product I wanted to talk about was something that it's so ridiculous to kind of mention, but this is something I probably can't live without. So I would say about a year ago, Cloud9 reached out to me, and in the parcel that they sent me two of these hair clips. By the way, everything will be linked below, but the hair clips were incredible. So I've always gone to a hair salon, and the person who's cutting my hair usually has to put clips on top of clips because clips tend to slide off. But this almost has like a rubber grip to it. So it's almost like, so it's sort of plastic, but it has like a rubber coating. And then the clip is also quite like, it's strong. As you can see, like you have to put a lot of pressure on it for like the alligator mouth to open. I call these alligator clips. I don't know what they're actually called. But these Cloud9 clips, I've not been able to find similar clips to this, but the Cloud9 clips I would say are amazing. I've said clips a billion times. Anyways, they are amazing because when I'm obviously straightening my hair or blow drying my hair or even curling my hair, I can just use one of these to twist up my hair, and I don't need to use multiple clips to like hold it all up here. So it's great to, these are amazing. When they sent me the parcel, the straightener, I think they sent me a straightener, only had 2 clips in it. But then I went back to the website, I would say like 2 or 3 months later, and then ended up buying 4. A single pack which included 4, which sits in various suitcases of mine, as well as like weekender bags and stuff. So they're amazing, they're incredible, and I've not broken one yet, so fingers crossed they stay around forever. The second product I wanted to talk about is, and I've mentioned this before, I think on stories as well as on Twitter, is the Bumble & Bumble Strong Finish Firm Hold Hairspray. I don't use it very much anymore, but I did use it a lot when I had my short bob. So Bumble & Bumble is a brand that I've always used. I've used it since I was in college, my senior year. That was the first time I chopped off my hair. And I chopped it off to like a really short bob, to the point where even in the back, if I bent my head down, you could see like a little bit of like the hair kind of going up. It was crazy. This hairspray was amazing with keeping my fringe intact. I had like a straight fringe, and I didn't like it to like meander. Sometimes because I have a path sort of to the like right, or yeah, to the right, it would sometimes like meander, like my fringe would like go to the left, or it would just like get really messy and like just cause little splits in between. So what I usually did was take a fine tooth comb it down, and then just like do a little spritz of the strong finish firm hold hairspray. I think why I chose this hairspray over any other hairspray was because the nozzle, when you press it, it comes out like kind of like mist. I don't know if you've used any of those like toners, like Caudalie, the Beauty Elixir, those sort of toners. It just like, they're little specks, and it just comes and like grips onto your like face, where this is the same thing. They're like little specks, and it just grips on to your like fringe. So I guess it's called aerosol, of course. As well as, the second reason why I really like it is because it doesn't make that crunchy texture. Hairsprays in the past, I've had horror stories where I've sprayed too much and like my hair just looked like a plastic helmet. And this stuff just gives you kind of a natural finish, so you don't have to like really worry for that crunchiness. And then actually my final reason as to why I like this hairspray is that the next day it doesn't feel, because sometimes I don't feel like washing my hair after the next day, and sometimes it doesn't feel like crunchy, and it doesn't smell as well. So fine product all around. Bumble is very consistent as well. Like their products are like across the line are some of my favorite. And so yeah. So the third product I love, and I haven't spoken about this anywhere on the C&E interwebs, but you've probably seen many bloggers talk about it, is the Kevin Murphy leave-in luxury, well, any of the Kevin Murphy products, but the Kevin Murphy leave-in luxury conditioner is by far my favorite post-shampoo leave-in conditioner. I was using a Moroccan oil before, but I found that to be very heavy for my hair. It would just make my hair quite oily, and then in the end all I got was like a pretty scent, but that's about it. But this leave-in conditioner is incredible because it feels like it's strengthening my hair. I definitely see a difference between each wash when I've not used the leave-in conditioner and when I have. Styling my hair becomes also a lot easier. It almost makes it feel as if each follicle is just like kind of letting go and letting you do whatever you want to it. So it has like mango butter and various extracts and proteins in it, but it also has bark moisture, which protects like any sort of dyed hair, but in particular it provides that moisture for coarse hair. So I don't dye my hair, but I do have sort of coarser hair because I have thick strands, so that means like I lose a lot of moisture fairly quickly, so this helps locks it in. The third thing that I absolutely adore for my hair, and you guys have already seen a video about this before, and I'm so sorry, but it's the Nuxe Dry Oil. The Nuxe Dry Oil, I've mentioned it in my video about my 5 ways that I use it, and I'll link it below, but the Nuxe Dry Oil, as of recently, since it's becoming a little bit warmer, there is some humidity in the air. I do get some flyaways up on top, and I get like baby hairs just like around my scalp line. So I use just a little bit of the leave-in conditioner after I've washed my hair just to pat it down, and any sort of excess goes onto my ends. I love that it's not overpowering, like it's not too oily, and at the end of the day it has botanicals in it, right? So it's going to be really good for your hair, and if it seeps onto your skin, it's okay as well. I have tried to use other hair oils for like some of the baby hairs that I have around my scalp line, but it has made me break out. So if you're someone who's sensitive to hair oils, this is probably the best bet for you. There are multiple ranges of this hair oil, or this dry oil. There's the second dry oil is a little bit more oily. So if you're someone who has extra dry hair, you can put it on your ends, or you can use it for flyaways. But big fan of this for like after I styled my hair. I think one of my favorite things that I'm going to love it for is after I wave my hair on an evening out, like on a summer night out. It's going to be great. I went to a club this past weekend, and usually I come out with my hair really frizzy, so this stuff actually worked out well. And then the final product that I absolutely love, I was a virgin to this brand. I never knew about it. And I'm trying to introduce myself to more London brands because London salon brands, they're like, sometimes they're locally made and whatnot. But it's this Percy and Reed dry instant volumizing spray. So you may think that, I may not need volumizing spray, but actually I do. The volumizing spray is amazing because after I straighten my hair, because the weight of my hair is just so much, it tends to just like fall and like look quite like not textured. And after having a bob for a few years, obviously I want something that has texture and bounce and all that. So usually I shake it up to the point where you don't feel any of the insides. And then I add a little bit to the crown of my head, as well as like just to the inside. Like I put half of my hair up and then I put it on the inside of like where the two halves meet. And it provides that extra bounce, but it also gives me a little bit of more lift as well. I don't have to use very much of it, which is also something that I really like, just because I don't like adding too much of like chemicals or anything like that to my hair. Those are the 5 hair products that I'm loving at the moment. As I said, I don't use very much in my hair. So if you have come across something that you absolutely like, or that you've thought was interesting or you want to try out, let me know. There are so many like hair products that I've not even realized, because I was in the shop the other day. I've never had to shop for hair products really. And I was in the shop the other day and I realized that there's just such a range. Hope you enjoyed that video. Do let me know if you enjoyed hearing about my 5 favorite any sort of products. If you would like to see more of these beauty videos, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you.